Man, I'm about to pull up at this dump this junk off, man. Go grab this mulch. It ain't nothing to throw the mulch. That's the easy part. That's the easy part. But I gotta go give a quote. I gotta go meet somebody to give a quote. They say they got an armadillo problem and it's eating through the yard and they want some dirt brought out, spread it to fix the yard while putting something out for the armadillos. Yeah, I can help you with that. That ain't no problem. Listen, man. Ignore the haters. Ignore the naysayers. Just do what it is that you want to do. Put that grind behind it, man. Put that grind behind it. That's the only way it's going to be achieved. Listen, if God gave you a burning desire for something that it is you need to be doing, long as it's not sin, man, do it, bro. Do it, grind, turn up, and listen, you can achieve all the things that you want to achieve as long as it's not sin. Listen, here's what I'm trying to say. It's been goals in life that I set for myself, things I want to accomplish. And it's like, long as you're grinding and working toward and you keep chipping away, eventually you will obtain what it is you're trying to obtain. Like, for instance, this landscape job today, I didn't need to do this job. I'm not hurting. I need to get this job though so I get some bill paid. Like, bro, I could have turned around and be like, nah, I'm straight, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need it. But I'm going to do it. If it's going to come through my way, I'm line it up, and I'm going to shut it down, knock it out. Line it up, it's going to get knocked out. If God is willing to send this work my way, it's up. Guess what? Look, it's 2 o'clock now. Well, probably 2:30 now. It's going to take me about 20 minutes at the dump, be about 2:50. I'm going to pull up at the nursery to get that mulch about 3:15. Go meet this other lady, be about 3:30. Pull back up on Buddy property about 4 o'clock, an hour. Let's just say an hour and a half. It ain't gonna take that. Let's just say an hour and a half, throw that mulch. 5:30, I'm out of there. I'm out of there and made a good chunk of change. Guess what? I got another $70 property I'm about to go cut. New client, they just called me. Looked at it, gave me the ticket. They gave me the code to the gate. 30 minutes, that property, done. Man, listen, bro. Listen. Ain't no way. Listen, bro. Listen. Like I told you, I like to listen to interviews and things like that. I don't know this guy's name. I'm not into rodeoing. I don't know nothing about riding bulls. I don't know about none of that. Ran across this guy. He was doing a little speech. And he was saying, I guess rode bulls. I don't know nothing about this stuff. You know, when you do all this and you throw the rope on a little cow and you jump off and tie it up. He said, man, I practiced years and years and years and years for this, but I kept coming up short. And listening to him talk, man, it's like I got goosebumps listening to him. He said, man, he was a Christian guy. He said, man, and I would always be praying to God, why do you have this desire in my heart? If you keep letting me get close and I can't taste it. And he was saying God was telling him, man, just keep grinding, keep practicing, keep grinding, keep practicing. So he said, man, before any event, show, whatever you call it, the day before he'd sit in his hotel room in total darkness. He'd be praying. He said the whole time I was getting closer to God and I didn't notice it. Wasn't about the doggone rodeo. Wasn't about the rodeo. He was getting closer to God. And that same thing like in my situation. It ain't about the doggone money, man. I love to do what I'm doing. I love it. But like I told y'all before, that book that really changed my perspective on a lot of things was Movers of Men in Mountain by R.G. Letourneau. Like I told y'all, that man loved to work and he felt like he was wrong for loving to work, but he decided, man, look, I'm gonna keep grinding because I love to grind, and then the money I make, I'm just gonna give it to God. Now, I'm not at a point where I can give God 100% of my money because I still got to live. But I can do a little more. So you think this landscape job I just done, I'm not about to give a little more? Man, please. Man, yeah, I love this junk, man. One thing I learned, you cannot outgive God, because I'm just telling you what happened with me. When I give a little more outside of my tithes, God always double it and give it back. And I don't care if he double this or not and give it back. I'm not doing it for that. But man, it's a blessing, bro, to be able to do what it is you love every single morning, have your health, and you can help others as well. Like that, like, bro, if I ever get to the point I got a big $1 million company and I'm living good, and I got guys that work for me, man, I'm gonna make sure y'all straight, bro. What happened? Your engine just went out in your wife's car? Let's see what we can do to get her another engine. Man, it's 2000. Don't worry about it, bro. I got it. Let's get that fixed. But it's because you can't, look, money is a tool. When you don't have it, you don't have it. And it's like air, you need it. But when you start making it and your bills are paid, your family's pretty much okay, y'all not starving, always reach back to help the next man. Because what's the point of having a pile of money you can't do nothing with it? I know plenty of people like that, man. I know one guy in particular, well off, nice cars, plenty of money. He ain't happy, his wife ain't happy, kids ain't happy. I bet if you would turn around and start helping others, that would have brought a spark of joy to your life instead of being stingy. Instead of being doggone stingy all the time. Look, I don't have much. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have much. I ain't got nothing. Like I told y'all, I'm trying to get a doggone dump trailer that I got to finance because I don't have cash. But look, man, I'm pulling up into this dump, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.